welcome back. Cricket might be a religion in India, but many claim that we have a long way to go when we talk about football. Here's the story of Melvin Thomas, an IIT Kanpur graduate whose first love football is now his full-time profession.
You often don't hear this story. The story of an engineer who beat lakhs of students around the country to make it to IIT Kanpur, only to decide later to follow his true passion, his passion for football. Meet Melvin Thomas, part-time engineer and full-time football lover, moonlighting as a coach at the Baichung Bhutia Football Academy. Melvin graduated from IIT Kanpur in 2012, a place he says that was crucial in developing his love for football.
I am from a town called Kanjirapalli in Kerala. It's in the district Kottayam, and that's where I did my schooling from. We just played on the streets, we played on the ground, whatever we could find, and as a result I felt that there was something lacking. And once I came to IIT and I saw the whole infrastructure over there, and within 4 years I developed somewhere into a semi-professional football player, and that that gave me the idea that if this can be done at the grassroots, why when we would be at a very advanced stage, especially in the international level. So I was thinking about just toying with a few ideas and then searching on the internet, and then I came across this Baichung Bhutia Football School.
Melvin is now a full-time coach at the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, training young students, a job that he loves dearly. However, deciding to become a football coach after an IIT degree was a decision that came with its own set of questions and doubts from those closest to him.
My family, so they were telling me to go on a more professional route and find out what is there, but majorly there is a lot of issues also, even with engineers in this country, is that you don't get exactly to do what you want also as an engineer. So that I got a job in a bank, so I was like, between banking and football, I would rather choose football.
Smart choice. I do wonder though how many would leave a banking job for one as a football coach. Definitely very few people, and most definitely only true football lovers. Any advice for those who haven't been able to follow their passion yet, Melvin?
Where you are in a dark forest all the time, you don't know what to do, you want to get out, but you're not able to get out, but the only way to get out is to keep at it. Keep at it, even if you're doing something else, like if you're doing engineering on the side and you still love something that you want to do, keep doing both of them till you find your passion more viable, then you can jump on. I think would be a good advice. I don't know if I'm in a position to give advices also, but still.
Well, that's a wrap on a very special episode. We hope you enjoyed watching. Goodbye.
What does the 21st century classroom look like, and how does it leverage technology to its benefit? We tell you on Heads Up tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. only on NDTV Prime.
Encouraging your child to develop good study habits is one of the most important things that a parent can do right from a very young age. We're with Mr. Bhushan Kumar here, who's a school teacher. Sir, what are some of the ways that a parent can instill good reading habits in their child?
Yeah, back at home when the child comes back, every parent should take out time where both the father and the mother sits together with the child, spend at least 20 minutes to see what the child has learned throughout the day, and would also, maybe after the dinner or so, spend time with the child, giving him a new learning or a reading habit. And reading habit is something which the child should pick up from the early age, because this is what is going to help the child to become a lifelong learner. And this reading habit, which is even inculcated nowadays in the growing upcoming schools or the prospective schools, what they do normally is they've got a good resource library. They have got the e-library zone. They have got a library within the classroom where the students have contributed with whatever books they have read, so they can share the books with one another. This builds in a good habit of sharing also with one another. They share of what they have learned, and that their sharing of their thought also, uh, help the other child in this classroom to learn in a better way. In a school nowadays, most of the schools have started 20 minutes of reading in a day, and this should be done or practiced well back at home, because when the child goes back, he is free and he can enjoy it. And reading habit is something which is very good. What I would suggest as an educationist is that this reading habit gives positive thought to the child. Now this positive thought builds in good behavior for the child. This positive behavior would take the child towards good habits. The child would inculcate good values, and no one can stop child achieving the destiny what he wants to do it. This is very much important. So learning habit nowadays, I would emphasize again and again to my parents and to my students, do it. Go for it. You'll surely enjoy it throughout your life, because that will make you lifelong learners.